Okay, live on YouTube. I've got one viewer, that's fantastic. So if you please feel free to chat away. Just wondering, just going to share it again on Facebook because yeah, okay. Just to make sure people can find me. So what the purpose of today is to get as many tracks done on the new Slow Tunes album as possible. So the live stream element is really just a kind of extra thing that I'm doing for you guys to be able to just kind of get involved and get an insight into what it is that is entailed with the live stream. Okay, so I'll fade in. This is my software that I use for recording. Now it's called Reaper. It's definitely not the most expensive of software by any means, but it's extremely usable, very good quality, and it's done me pretty well up until now anyway. So I'm going to do Old St. Paul's just now, a wee waltz. So just to let you hear what it sounds like just now. So I'm not going to go through it all every time. So just to give you a brief run through of Reaper, okay. So I'll just get myself back in the image here. So there's, as you can see, it's all split into tracks. All right. So it says offline because I was clicked on the broadcasting software. So I've got lots of ways I can do different things. So I can isolate different channels. So I can isolate the bass. And when I was recording that, what I did was not only did I record the bass side of things, but I recorded it in MIDI, which is this kind of strange looking dots on this channel here. So let's see if I can zoom in a bit so you can see that a bit better. So what that does is it records the signal, the electrical signal, or the MIDI on and off notes, as well as the audio that I was sending to. So it just makes it a bit more editable when it comes to it. So this is the MIDI note that I sent out before. That's what you normally hear when I'm playing live, and this is what I can make it sound like with the recording. Okay, so that's being panned to one side. Just change that. So that's actually the sound of a Steinway piano. So when you put it all together, as you can hear, it's all panned, but I'll just, the velocity. It's quite a lot of things that I'll just be bashing on with that maybe don't make sense to everybody, but I'll do what I can to keep you posted with regards to what's happening as we go. This is the concentration phase. So when you break each individual component down, it doesn't sound very entertaining or spectacular, but altogether it does make a big difference. So what I'm going to do just now, live, I'm going to record some second box and harmonies on this, okay? I've got one comment. We've got my mum. Hi, I hope you're well. Let me know how it sounds and stuff, because I'm not sure what it sounds like out there or what it looks like. So you can let me know if it's going well or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a new track in here, maybe two, and I've got to arm them as recording, so you can hear me now through this microphone, through the software as well. So how you doing today? You alright? Are you keeping well? Is it a bonny day where you are? It's a bonny day here. Not that I'm seeing much of it because I'm in here, but there's worse places to be. Okay, so let me just, I'll mute that so that you can just hear me the once probably. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, so this is my little 5-voice Honer Club. You don't see me playing this very often, but it's excellent for harmonies and stuff. So I'll just put this in here. Sounds great. Love to see how you do it. Excellent. Right, okay. So here we go. So I've got two tracks armed here. One will be this microphone here, and the other one will come from a microphone slightly further down that goes into channel 2, which is down here. Okay. So I'll just point that down a wee bit. And here we go. Let's try This happens a lot. You make a mistake, you have to start again. Adjustment in my headphones because I'm hearing an awful lot of the box, not much of the mix. So here we go, try again. wasn't bad. I think I can do better than that. Let me see. There's Elizabeth White as well. You're up early. My goodness, thank you very much for tuning in. So thanks very much for everyone for tuning in. It's good to see you all. I know it's we've got a much lower audience on YouTube, but I do want to. I don't know if it's. I think it's wise to keep it here just now, out of the way. And if people want to hear it and do this, they can. Right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that again. So you can see these are the two channels that I've done just now. I'm gonna mute them. And it's not nearly as expensive as the kind of mainstream ones like Pro Tools and Logic and things. But this software was designed to give poorer people a chance to have some decent equipment, and it does the job perfectly, doesn't it? So I'm going to do that one more time. So bear with me. You made it. Okay, cool. Right, here we go. It's like happens an awful lot, and you just have to be really patient, and it can take as long as it takes. And there was a delay. Now the picture and sound are frozen. Seems okay at this end, Elizabeth, so just keep trying. Right, we'll try that again, shall we? Isn't that a bonny? Oh, there's me speaking as well. So yeah, that's a bit better that time. So what I'll do is I can tidy that up later. So this is really just a kind of brief insight into what happens here. So let's get rid of my talking at the end there as well. Where is it now? Oh, it's there. That's where it is. So it's just here. So it's as easy as that. It's literally just everything's right in front of you. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Normally what I do is I have all the bars of all the audio in front of me, and all this mixers on my second monitor. So it's not normally in a big strip like this, but I've got this for the purpose of the stream. There you go. I'm glad you like it. Cool. So there's a wee mistake in the right hand. So I'll maybe fix that while we're on live as well. Where is it Can you? You can hear me now? Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm sitting blethering away and you can't hear a word I'm saying. So yeah, so I recorded it in this way for the slow tune sessions because I wanted to maximise the quality of the audio that we're putting out for the videos. But hopefully it'll not take me long now to get them all ready for the CDs. So that's basically all I do. I sit and I fix all the mistakes and I add in bits and pieces of harmonies and stuff. And then there's some processes as well, like compression, effects, delay, echoes, and stuff like that as well that we put on. And then they go through a mastering stage as well. So hope you hope that gives you a wee insight. I know. Sorry if my microphone was muted. I've got a lot going on here. So okay, right. So let's. What I'll do is I'll maybe just go over this one more time, and I'll play the melody on a different coupler on the accordion, just to give it a bit more beef. Okay, so we'll try that. Old St. Paul's written by Felix Burns. See, there's the chat in between my tunes of the slow tunes. So yeah, so that's basically how it works. So I see my pictures in the way again. So let me just get me out the road, and then you can see what we've been doing here. So all these lines here are all individual sounds and tracks and stuff. So that's the ones we just did. These two are highlighted. So just what I'll do is I'll normalize them so they come up to the rest of the track in terms of volume, and just trim the edges a wee bit. So I've probably got quite a lot of work to do on this before it's ready. I mean, this just gives an insight. I mean, we've been live for nearly half an hour, and I actually purposely didn't do anything to this particular track apart from the work that I'd done in it previously for the videos, for that reason. So what I'll do is I'm going to show you the MIDI side of things, just briefly. So this here, all these dots, oh, you can't see that, hang on, let me see if I can find that for you. Okay, so this is the MIDI stuff, okay, so if I play this and, okay, that's maybe better now, which was it, this one? Squares are notes, okay, so you can see on the piano here, so they line up with the notes that they would be corresponding with. Okay, so let's go into this now. At the moment it's being set to a piano. See that now. Okay. So at the moment it's coming up with this piano. So if I switch it off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that from being a piano to being a bass guitar. Okay. So I will choose the bass guitar plug-in that I've got. And there you go. We've got a bass guitar. Okay. Now, believe it or not, these notes are too low for a bass guitar. Alright, so what I'm going to do is transpose everything up. Okay, and now you can hear a bass guitar. Alright. Turn that up a wee bit. Okay. So if I put that into the mix now. so it doesn't need to be much, just enough just to kind of give a nice warmth to it. So it's just a pizzicato bass, double bass. Okay, it's the orchestra version of it. So yeah, it's amazing how much you can layer things up to make it so much bonnier. And not need a full orchestra in here, but yeah. So that's just. I mean, I've still got maybe some tidying up to do, but hopefully that'll give you a good insight into the ins and outs of what it takes to get a track ready for going onto an album. And then after this stage, we need to go through the mastering process, and then it needs to be processed ready to go for online. So there's quite a lot of things to do even after this stage, but maybe we can bring that to you as and when the tracks are ready, so we can maybe come back and do that. But as it is, I'm probably going to have at least an hour on this track alone, to get it ready to even get to the mastering stage, just to make sure everything's tidied up and bonny. So I'm not going to do this live stream for that long. I think I'll leave it there just now. But thank you for the ones that did tune in. Like I say, I hope this provided you with a wee insight of what's involved with recording. And I don't know, by the amount of hours that you spend on these things, you do wonder. If you split it down to per hour, I don't think I'll ever make a minimum wage, but it's good fun. I like it, and it's boys and toys in the end of the day. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll get cracking with it. I've done one track today already, so this is the second one I'm doing. Hopefully I'll get maybe 6 or 7 done today, and that'll be me 10% into making the series of slow tune albums for you guys. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you very soon. Thank you very much.